Right, throttle control. In my last video I was turning on and off the motor, the propeller here, but it was just basically on and off, and I was uploading different programs, uploading the firmware to the Arduino with different speed values, but I didn't want that. I wanted to basically control. Just turn this down. It's just annoying me. I wanted to control the throttle. I wanted to control the throttle myself manually, so I could increase the speed of the motor by setting different throttle values to it. And also, I wanted to know what throttle values it responded to. So, just a brief demonstration here. I've got, let's have a look. So the throttle values now are, that's a throttle position 9, so if I increase that, we're now going up to, so I'm pressing this little button here, there's an increased throttle, this one's decreased, so, and this little light here should blink to indicate it's increasing. Right, what value are we at now? We are at 55, 6, and 9, 61. Ah, here we go. Now we're starting to see some life. So it seems that the throttle responds. It's about 62 as we keep going. And there we go, spinning a little faster. What's the value we're at now? We're at 70, 71, 72. Whoa, okay, easy. I'm having to hold it now. Position 115. Okay. So getting caught there in the little cable, so slow down. There we go. Oh. Okay, back down to a manageable speed before the thing wants to take up on us. It really does actually want to lift this whole block of wood up and right, so let's just get it back. So now we're at throttle position 70, 9. Very slow now. And so it seems to shut down and the throttle position is at 61. It's interesting. So yeah, that's throttle control. So basically I've got two buttons here hooked up to the breadboard. I've got this is decreased throttle, this is increasing the throttle, two resistors here which basically ground the two digital pins that the buttons are connected to through a resistor, so that they're grounded when they're not being pressed through the resistor, so the Arduino can read that as a low value. And then I've got the speed controller connected to pin 8, and yeah, and then that's just I've got a bare wire here. That's just the 5-volt output from the what's called the battery elimination circuit from the speed controller, and I'm not using that, but I will use that when I've got it all built. I'm going to the speed controller, and that speed controller is then connected to the motor. And a brief look at the code again. It's a little bit more involved now, but so now I've just got different variables here for the button state, and also the setup here for determining which pins are input and output pins. A counter here so that the LED flashes faster when the throttle's faster, and slower when the throttle's slower. Here we're reading the state of button 1, so if button 1's held down, we basically increase the throttle value, but don't increase it too quickly, only increase it when this little count is at 500. If the throttle value goes over 180, then we keep it at 180, we don't want to go above that value, and the same thing for button 2 for decreasing the throttle. So yeah, that is basic throttle control. I'm then outputting the value of the throttle to my serial output out there, and then just writing that throttle value to the speed controller. So that is speed control.